Shalom. First, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone, and likewise, brothers out there putting on this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep and team brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. I don't have a particular title for this lesson today. This lesson is really going to be based around what you see scrolling at the bottom of the screen there, which is 1 Peter 5:8, which says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." And we know the devil, according to the scriptures, Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, okay, the ruler of the earth right now, okay, and as watchmen and a part of the hopefully elect and shepherds, okay, our job is to do what? Continuously be sober, okay, warn the sheep, and also give warning out to the rest of our nation out there that are blinded, okay, by this wicked lowercase God, okay, Esau, the so-called white man, the vile and abominable man, okay, that the Lord Yahweh Shai created to be on the left to do all these horrible things on this earth. Okay, let's start off with the book of 2 Kings 18:21. It says, "Now behold, thou trustest upon the staff of this bruised reed, even upon Egypt," which we know this place is spiritual Sodom and Egypt, "on which if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, unto all that trust on him." Which is reason why what we always tell you, okay, according to the scriptures, now we trust our enemy, which is Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, this place is spiritual Sodom and Egypt. And these Pharaoh kings are basically your modern day presidents, your leaders, okay, your civic leaders, your prime ministers, whoever that have a type of title, okay, here in Great Babylon, America, okay. And when you look at that scripture, you know, it talks about, "Now behold, thou trustest upon the staff of this bruised reed, even upon Egypt, of which if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it." Now Esau sets Jacob, okay, to do what? To be deceived, okay. So when you look at Jake is in a position right now of slavery. That's where we're at, okay. That's why this place is called spiritual Egypt and Sodom, okay. We're slaves, and Jake, particularly the 2/3, okay, have not gotten clarity or refused to see or listen, okay, to those warnings that is going out there, okay, letting them know that you cannot trust this man, because trusting him, okay, is like getting a basically a stake through your body, okay. And as we can see here in this demonstration here, okay, even though you serve Esau, even though you bow down to this man, even though you would kiss his ass, you do whatever it takes to get approval from this man, okay, only has one intention for you, and that is to do what? Slay you, okay, stab you in the back, okay. And this is very graphic when you look here, because this is what some of the judgment that Esau used to give to his people that didn't, you know, walk in the same type of way, okay, that they would decree on the land, okay. They push a stage for them. So the Lord has given that warning, okay, that trusting in the leadership of Egypt is like having a stake trust in your hands, okay. Your work is not your work. All your work is going to come to no fruit. There's no fruition to it, okay. Let's go into the next book here. This is the book of Titus 1 and start verse 13. It says, "This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in faith, not giving heed to Jewish fable and commandment of man that turn from the truth." And this is why you see brothers always staying on top of brothers, okay, not to, you know, go into like the flat earth, you know, type of doctrine, you know, Egyptology, you know, all these other things that you see called there, because you have like the 700 Club, TDJ, you know, Creflo Dollar. I mean, a whole works of these people out there, you know, that, you know, have the big electronic screens, and, you know, they show in the movies, you know, you had the Left Behind series, all kinds of doctrine out there, okay, that is misleading the people, okay. And so anytime you get a brother that would go out there and would maybe follow this type of doctrine, okay, the brothers always say that, hey, call you in and bring you back in. It says, "Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure." The 2/3 out there, they're not going to believe in it. They're not going to believe in what is coming, okay, here. Like, let's say, for example, we're going to go into IUIC, okay, and their Jesus doctrine here, which is confusion, okay, that they're bringing out, okay. Because as I continue to read here, and it says, "And believing is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. They profess that they know God, power, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient and unto every good work reprobates." Okay. Now, when you go into this guy here, this Nate guy here, it says what? Reverence his priest. Okay, basically self worship, which is what you see over there. Okay, with these Amalekites over there. Okay, you see in the Roman Catholic Church. Okay, you see with these Jews with the small hats. Okay, they live large. Okay, they have a level of congregation in which those who are at the top, okay, is reverence, which is why you see here. This is supposed to be a Hebrew Israelite here, and he has reverence his priests, and these are the leaders of IUIC. And the thousands upon thousands of followers that they have, okay, they're basically telling them, okay, that they must basically reverence them, basically worship them, okay? You have this man again, okay, coming out and saying color doesn't matter until you say Jesus is black, okay? So what happened to Yahweh Shai, which is the ancient Paleo Hebrew name, okay, of our power, okay, of our Malak, okay? So again, this man, okay, is claiming that he knows Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay, which word known as God and Jesus, but in his work, okay, he's being very abominable. This is abomination and blasphemy, man. Okay, you go into some of the other things right here. Here it is, right here. He goes seeing Jesus as he is. Okay, this is not. That's if this is what you're using to reference Yahweh Shai as. Okay, why using the word Jesus? Okay, again, he's creating that confusion. Okay, these people even have comic book right here. Okay, they go down to the kids. Okay, comic book. What does it say here? Hey, that's black Jesus. Okay, there's no such thing as black. Okay, and our power, the Malak, is not, his name is not Jesus, it's Yahweh Shai. Okay, again, these are those that claim, okay, that they know the power of Yahweh Shai Shai, but at the same time they go and they create this mass confusion, okay, that you see going on here. Okay, and I'll go back and read it again. The last part says they profess that they know power God, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobates. Okay, they're not holy. Look at this, twerking. Okay, you get the women twerking. This is how they celebrate their Passovers. Okay, you get the man them being basically what you would see out there at any hip hop club or any club in any doggone ghetto. Okay, rapping. Okay, drinks in their hand. Okay, reprobates, man. Okay. So these are the ones. These are the ones out there, okay, that makes up the false saying that they're doing the work of the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai, but at the same time, okay, everything that they do, okay, is abominable, okay, they're disobedient to the commands, okay, and really actually they're denying him because they're using the name, okay, that the heathens out there use, that our oppressor uses, which is what? Jesus, okay. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 31 and start with verse 1, because they're able to go about and do these things because, okay, they don't have any fear of Yahweh Bashim Shai, okay, and because they are deep ingrained into this world. This is the book of Isaiah 31 and 1, starting with verse 1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they're very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord, Yahweh Shai Shai. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will also arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. So all of the Hebrew Israelites, okay, IUIC, okay, that is working along, okay, with Esau, okay, and when we can look at it here, we can look at what? You've got Creflo Dollar, okay, you've got TD Jake, all these you get a congregation, okay. Look at this here. It says the goal in our instruction is love and pure heart and good conscience and science and sincere faith. Okay, and this is what the church teaches right now. This is what the so-called black church teaches. It's all about love. God is love. Jesus is love. No, he isn't. Okay, it says Yahweh Shai Shai is a man of war. Okay, and he's going to bring death and destruction. As you see playing on in the background here, what does it show? It shows the mark of the beast. Okay, it shows the guillotine. It shows a whole host of things that Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man who's on the left, okay, working for the Most High Yahweh Shai, okay, to execute all these judgments on this earth, is right now these things are in place. Okay, we can go back, okay, in the 2 Kings, as I brought out earlier, which says, now behold, thou trustest upon the staff of this bruised reed, even unto Egypt, even unto a great Babylon, America, on which if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and unto all that trust on him, which we see Jacob trusting onto here. Now we can go into these and we can see, okay, what you've got. the CDC, which the CBC, which is that digital dollar that's going to be coming out, that's going to be morphing into the MOTB, which is mark of the beast. Okay, you get reparation that's being toted out there to Jake. Okay, putting Jake to sleep. Okay, while Esau simultaneously is ignoring his paw. That makes absolutely no sense. You have them singing about peace, 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 peace. Okay, we're trying to tell the cops them not to shoot and kill you and all that stuff. Yes, so let's continuously happen. Okay, how long Jake is going to be out there marching? Okay. You talk about children of our future, yet still the leaders are raping. Okay, Joe Biden administration is nothing but rapists, man. Okay, rapists and pedophiles. Okay, these are such wicked ass people. They've basically set up a conglomerate, well established, heavily funded sodomite cartel. Okay, this is what they're looking to say. They said we're coming for your children. New York City drag marches proudly state a group of LGBTQ activists in New York chanted, "We're coming for your children" during a demonstration. Okay, a couple of weeks ago during that month. Okay, what they say? We're here. We're queer. We're coming for your children. Okay, these are well established people. Who is who in society. Okay, well funded. This is a cartel, a mob. Okay, again, this place is what? Spiritual Sodom in Egypt. So this is not a surprise to us as being, the sober and awakened shepherd and leaders and watchmen of Yasharala Israel, of the hopefully elect of Israel. Okay, also called blacks and Americans and Latinos and the speckled bird across the earth. Okay, but again, you have this murk that's going on with these other groups out there, IUIC in particular, and then these Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes, people that desire the American dream. Okay, they're looking to be part of this American dream. Okay, not understanding that the so-called American dream was really made for the OP family. Okay, these people. Okay, this is Esau's time. Okay, this is not our time. Our kingdom is not here. Our kingdom is going to be built by Esau over a 1,000-year period, and these other nations. Okay, that is in cahoots with Esau oppressing the children of Israel, our so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. Okay, but in the time being right now, if you so desire, okay, to be a part of this place right here, okay, you're going to be caught up inside it. This is the reason why the Lord said in Isaiah 31 and verse 2, he says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will rise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. This is all iniquity you see here going on here, desiring this because you now cannot have any excuse that you don't have the warning. Okay, we're on a unicorn, we're on the highways and the byways and the streets. We're blowing that trumpet and letting you know that this man is prepping great death for the tribe of Israel. Okay, great death. Okay, let's go into the book of Jeremiah 23. In verse 23, it says, "I am a God at hand," said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, "and not a God afar off," which is his acts and discretion. Okay, he's here and he's also far off. You can't see him, but he's also here. So he sees everything that we do. He knows everything that we do. And it says, "Can any hide himself in a secret place that I shall not see him?" Okay, he does see what IUIC is doing. He see what TD Jakes and all these other false prophets or false pastors are doing. He know what they're doing. He knows what's in their heart. Okay, that they're deceitful. He said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, "Do not I fill heaven and earth," said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. "I've heard what the prophets say that prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have a dream, I have a dream. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart." So these prophets, and you get something like, you get the Black History Month. Okay, you've got IUIC. Okay, that is basically really the Hebrew Israelites that's really living like the Babylonians here. Okay, you got TD Jakes here. Okay, what is he saying? This man's name is Bishop TD Jakes. He says money making conversation. Okay, money making conversation. He's on the book of Ebony. Transform your life. All these different things right here. These are all prophets. Okay, the prosperity prophets here, because why? They're following the ways of Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, who has them blinded. Because why? They're not sober. Okay, they don't understand. They don't see Esau as a roaring lion looking to devour the tribe of Israel. They don't see it. We see it. Okay, we hear the roar of Esau. We see him prancing around. We see him when he tried to be stealthy. We hear him. Okay, because we're sober and we're vigilant. We are constantly watching. It says, "Which thing to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal." Okay? This is what IUIC does. Okay, this is the reason why you see he's rendering, okay, the name, he's exalting the name Jesus and not Yahushua. Okay, this is why their organization is known as Israel United in Christ. Okay, 503. They're getting money from Esau to go there and what? Deceive those that want those who don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai in them. And it says, the prophet that had a dream, let him tell a dream, and he that had my word, let him speak my word faithfully, which is what we do. Okay, we don't surrender to Esau in no way. We don't bow down. We don't fear this man. Okay, if this means that, so be it. Okay, it's just the way it is. And it says, what is the chaff to the wheat, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai? Is not my word like a fire going through, piercing, burning? That's why nobody wants to hear it. That's why people will drive past you when they see those signs. They know exactly what we're all about. They don't want to look at you. They don't want to hear this. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't benefit them here. You can't go and twerk and go do dancing and have money and live like the doggone Babylonians, worship white Jesus and all those things like that. Okay, why? Because when we bring out the truth, it burns like fire. Okay, it all the shit that you grew up on, suddenly that's gone. You can't walk in this truth, okay, and walk in the world at the same time. It just doesn't work. And it said, "It's not my word like fire," said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, "and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces." Yes, okay, because this is what it does. Okay, the Lord, okay, when he brings out this truth, it's hard, which goes against that. He's all about love doctrine that they're putting out there in these harlot houses known as churches. Okay, and the reason why you have so many people gravitate towards the IUICs, the TD Jakes, and all the other stuff like that, because why? They talk smooth. They say things that you want to hear. It's going to benefit. Oh wow, that's how I can make more money. Okay, they don't want to deal with people like us. Okay, because our word is burning to their ear. I don't want to hear it. You hear like, oh, my ear is burning, man, So you want to get far away from that heat as much as possible, because what we bring out there is the heat. Let's close it here with the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and now verse 8. It says, "Now go, write it before them in a table and not in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever." So this is the reason why the Lord chose men who don't speak eloquently. I don't speak eloquently. And most of the brothers don't speak eloquently. But IUIC, those guys, they speak very eloquently. Why? Because it has to be smooth. It has to be like the world. Okay? When you were going to give a presentation out there, for Esau, you're gonna speak eloquently, walk a certain way, smooth talking. No, we go there and we tell you, open your motherfucking mind up, okay? We speak harshly, like why? Because you have a line that's roaring that you're not hearing, because your fingers in your ear, you're blinded. You're not hearing this doggone devil walking around. He's prepared death for you. Okay, so we're not out there to speak calm and this is a time of desperation. This is a time of emergency. This is a time you have to act right now. Okay, so I'm not gonna say, hey, this man wants. Oh, he might kill you. No, this motherfucker is going to kill you. Plain and simple. He's your enemy. He don't like you. And it says that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. They don't want us to say the right thing. Why you? I watched a brother video the other day, and you get this nigga, and I could tell probably from the camera and the way he looked, he probably smelled like shit. Don't have 2 penny nickel to rub together, but get the nerve to come up against a brother out there on the highway and the byway speaking against this doggone cracker. Okay, Esau, the so-called white man, and their wickedness against us, and he go, why blaming everything on the white man? Because he is to blame. If you have a headache, it's because of the so-called white man. If your shit don't come out your ass the right way, it's because of the fucking white man. Okay, the food that he's giving you. All right, that's just the way it is. So we letting you know, every evil on this earth is the so-called white man, the Edomite, the so-called damn white man. These peckerwoods you see here. All right, so that's the right things that we're speaking you. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy to see. Oh, it's going to be okay. You have a future here. Really? How? Okay? See, they had set up this doggone nigga here. Barack Obama is not even a fucking doggone. This dude is not even a freaking doggone Jake. Okay? He's a Hamite. Okay? He was married to a damn man that walked around on the stage like that was supposed to be a woman. Michelle. Okay? So at nighttime, they come in there, they talk like a husband, like they're supposed to be husband and wife, but at nighttime, they clash in swords together, man, in the bed. Okay? And y'all bought into that. We all bought into it until we found out. But see, when I heard that, man, that wasn't no damn like harsh thing to me or burn my hair. I was like, yeah, something was off about that motherfucker, man. All right? And it says, get you out of the way, turn aside off the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because he despised his word and trust in oppression and perverseness, which is a perverted queendom. Okay? The leaders are perverts. They're sodomites and they're rapists. Okay? And they're pedophiles. And they set up a sodomite cartel to execute all of these things that they desire to do because they can't help themselves. Okay? And stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And that is what is going to be taking place here. Because see, while y'all are sitting down there comfortable, okay, not hearing the roar, okay, of the lion, okay, not hearing Esau, okay, our adversary, the devil, the so-called white man who's roaring like a lion, and we can hear it, walking about seeking whom he may devour, and we can see him no matter how stealthy he does it, no matter what trick he pull. Okay, you have yourself invested into this world, and this world right now is crumbling because why? It's in preparation for under new management. Okay, and that new management is going to be under Yahushua Mashiach, our Malak, our king, who's going to be coming to take this man down and destroy him, along with you doggone 2/3 wicked ass, unrepenting, rebellious doggone Hebrews, right? So that you so-called blacks and the Americans and Latinos. Okay, Lord willing, you edify, let the close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, and to likewise brothers out there putting on the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.